Hey everybody, thank you for joining us on the TWNRGY Podcast.
Thank you very much.
What? I just wanted to give you guys some tips on where to find us. The main thing, well obviously you found us if you're watching this, but...
you found us, thank you. We were lost for a little while.
Search, first one is YouTube. Go on YouTube and search TWNRGY, TWNRGY. And also do the same thing on Facebook, search TWNRGY. And then also we have a Patreon account. Or first off, we have an Instagram account. Do it for the gram, y'all. Gram it up. Grammy season's coming up. Yeah, folks. Get those Grammys.
Award-winning.
Likes, comments, whatever. But yeah, search for us on Instagram. Search TWNRGY. And then also, Patreon. We have a Patreon account. That website is www.patreon. And it'll be a /TWNRGY. And on Patreon, you'll be able to see our videos and you'll have an opportunity to contribute if you'd like. Whether it's monthly or a one-time contribution, there is expenses that are factored into this, whether it's posting and other things of that sort. But if not, feel free to continue to watch us for free and enjoy the material that we put out. And Adam has some other information in regards to how you can find us.
Alright, the other things you could do to find a place to, say, listen to us on is go on Apple iTunes, go on that search bar, type in TWNRGY, TWNRGY, and then our podcast will pop up. Also, the same for Spotify, just type in our TWNRGY name, it'll come up, and then go on Stitcher, it'll come up and you'll find us. And you could download an app for Stitcher and Spotify on your phone. This way it makes it easy. You get there, you're on the go.
Yeah, if you have Apple, it's already on the phone, I believe.
Yeah, you already have the Apple iTunes app on there. So yeah, Apple, you have Android, whatever you have,
what your
download
affiliation, just
whatever site you find yourself on. Download Stitcher or Spotify app. Type in TWNRGY and you'll find us.
And once you do find us on YouTube, if you could subscribe, that'd be amazing. It's just as good as contributing financially sometimes.
You can subscribe on iTunes as well.
Subscribe on iTunes.
Don't forget that.
Leave comments, leave suggestions.
We're open for it.
Open, ready for any suggestions and comments that you may have. Just let us know. We'll continue to bring information about health and wellness. And just want to say thanks again for listening to us. I'm Aaron.
And I'm Adam Fernandez.
With the TWNRGY Podcast. Love you guys. Take care.
Take care. Love you.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the TWNRGY Podcast. My name is Aaron.
And I'm Adam Fernandez.
And the podcast that we're going to be going over today focuses on good fast food choices. I know it sounds like an oxymoron, good fast food, but I'll say good healthy fast food options when you're out and about and you need something to eat. But just want to paint a picture here. It's been a long day for you. You're stressed out. You're tired, and you're hungry. End of the day, and a lot of the times you'll make excuses, whether like, "Oh man, I don't have any time to make anything. I don't have the energy to make anything." Regardless, you're making excuses.
Or the TWNRGY to make anything.
TWNRGY, and just making excuses because it's easy. We can all be lazy. I've fed into that myself, but that's the reason why we're doing this podcast today, to help you don't go off the rails and find a good option when you are hungry, you are lazy, you just don't feel like making something, you have no time, whatever the case may be. There are options out there for you, regardless of the ones that are typically out there. When you're driving down the street, you usually see the usual suspects, like the worst offenders. You see the McDonald's, you see In-N-Out, Carl's Jr., Del Taco. I could name them all. I have a laundry list of them, but those are the ones that will pop out when you drive down the road. The big thing about it is that, I'll say the one thing that all these companies are good at is marketing bad fast food. No coffee. Get a little coffee, dude. Wake your butt up. I guess I'm a little slow today. I'm looking you a mellow. But they're very good at marketing bad food. And by bad food, unhealthy. Maybe it's reasonably tasty depending on your tastes. But I think it's alright sometimes, but I rarely eat fast food.
You had some last night.
Just kidding. I made food.
Kidding.
No fast food for this dude. But yeah, they're very good at doing that. But the first thing that I want to touch base on in regards to how all these fast food companies get us is color. When you drive down the road, what's the number one thing that is in common with most of the fast food or even some of the sit-down restaurants? And it's the color red. Red stimulates hunger in individuals, and it also is eye-catching. Think about it when you see that sports car, that red one, zooming down PCH or the street or whatever the case, you're like, bam, what was that? You just take a second look, or that girl in the red dress, you're like, dang. But either way, red is an eye-catching color, which draws your attention to it, because a lot of the times you're hungry, you'll look at it like, what was that? There was that red sign over there. It's just kind of like synonymous, not just that it's eye-catching. You know that red is associated with fast food. McDonald's, In-N-Out, Carl's Jr. KFC.
Think you're looking good.
Yum, yum, yum. But that red color is not just associated, it stimulates hunger. So these companies know what they're doing, man. So the big thing to do, they know what they're doing. So now it's up to you to know what they're doing, because then you'll be able to make a better option or a better choice based on what's available out there. And maybe it's out there, you don't see it, but you can do a little research and find it out. The next color that they kind of target us with is the color yellow, or amarillo for our bilingual folks. You know, amarillo.
Purple.
Remember my high school Spanish days? Is that purple?
Nice.
The amarillo.
That's
Morado. Yeah.
Something.
There you go. Something like that. My Spanish skills are from high school, a little bit in college, and a little bit of Rosetta Stone, so I do remember amarillo as yellow. But yellow, what it does do, it elicits the sensation of friendliness and happiness. And for me, when I think of yellow, I think of a sunny day, hanging out with family and friends, whether it's at the beach, at the park, doing something with people. Yellow for me is kind of happiness. It's bright, it's vibrant, and that's what they're doing. They, not just with the color, but also think about McDonald's. They just exude happiness. They have Ronald McDonald, Hamburglar stole my heart. Hamburglar stole my heart with those Happy Meals back in the day.
Got Grimace. Purple people
Purple. I know that guy. He can use a healthier diet.
He's had quite a few of those hamburgers himself. So.
I know, on a regular basis. He was like all pear-shaped, but if there's anything wrong with that.
He's rotund.
I'm sure if they did a blood work on him, some blood work, it wouldn't show up that great.
He died recently, actually. Rest in peace, Grimace.
Hey, man. R.I.P.
Dang.
There we go.
There's a candlelight vigil outside the local McDonald's.
Everybody.
Poor kid.
The guy like 7 years old.
You ever saw it coming?
Either way, like they try to get you with friendliness at every aspect except with their service. Kind of rude sometimes. I used to work there. He used to work there. We were good. I was happy. I was content. It was high school.
It was chill. It was fun.
It was fun. It was a good time. Free crappy food. But either way, the color yellow, let's get back to the point. It exudes happiness, friendliness, and that's what they do. Like, even think about the golden arches, and I'll say golden or yellow arches, they're stimulating you with that color there. Or even In-N-Out, they have that arrow. It's yellow, arrow yellow, and they're pointing you to go into the restaurant. A lot of these restaurants have the color yellow incorporated into it. So they know what they're doing. They've done their research, and they know the tricks of the trade to get your booty in there buying unhealthy food for a low price. Like, everybody always thinks, oh, it's such a good deal. 5 hamburgers for $1.
Feed the family under $1.
Under $1.
Quarter a hamburger. But
people think with their pocketbook and don't necessarily think about their health. So don't just be that individual. And
well, that's why they come out with those under $1 meals. Those are those under $1 menus. People are like, oh, I'm gonna get a deal. There you go. Perfect.
Yeah. So
eat unhealthy and saving money.
Saving bucks, but then you're shortening your life. You're not saving your life. You're saving a couple bucks, and that's what people seem to be more focused towards, saving a couple dollars, because we don't make a lot of money. Let's save somewhere. Let's shorten our lifespan and save up some money. But yeah. And one final color is the color green. And what do you think of when you see the color green and it's a restaurant? What do you think of?
I think of a health food place.
Or what particular store would you say? Restaurant.
Green. Bonsai bowl?
No, the one I'm trying to get at is Starbucks.
Okay.
Starbucks, they have green everywhere. The logo, the cups, the little straws. They focus on green. And what green stimulates is for somebody to take a little bit more time, relax, calm down. And they're doing it. Because if you go into a Starbucks, I don't know if you drink coffee or you eat crappy snacks and you like to go in there, but everything's green and people are hanging out, doing homework, doing work, farting around on their phone, social media, dating, swipe right, swipe left. But also even there, I was there maybe a couple weeks ago, some guy was giving another guy a sales pitch about retirement plans. So people like to go to Starbucks, take their time, relax. And in doing so,
I want to get the hell out of there.
Tell me about it. I want to go. Me. I also want to enjoy life. I want to be stuck in some.
I don't go very often, but when I do, I'm just like, man, you're taking too dang long for a black coffee. All I'm on is black coffee.
I'm sure it's already pre-made.
Pour it in the cup. I'm out of there. But no, I gotta make everybody else's drink, this, that, the other, all crazy, and I can't make your black coffee and just hand it to you.
Yeah, they take forever.
Sorry, that was a rant.
Dang, holding it in a little bit. But they just get everybody staying there. And then when you're in there, you buy those crappy drinks with that caramel on it, all sugary. You get that whipped cream, and you get that whatever, like frappuccino, caramel frap. There's just sugar, trying to give you diabetes. But either way, then you buy all their kind of nonsense snacks. They know what they're doing. They're having you stay there for a while, purchase those unhealthy treats. But just be aware. Like, these companies spend millions, if not billions, over our lifetime to get you in there to purchase those things. And don't let them get you. Be smarter than them, or at least know what they're doing. And that's half the battle. And then combating it and not going in there and purchasing it.
Alright, so I'm going to start off kind of just talking about some of those nostalgic feelings you have about food from when you were a kid. Mine in particular were, as a kid, generally on Fridays, like our parents would take Aaron and I to McDonald's to get a Happy Meal. It's like you look forward to...
Crappy Meal.
Damn, poor kids. With those, you get your toy you look for. I always remember looking forward to the toy. Hopefully they didn't get that.
Toys.
Mine in particular that I always remember and fond of were my Muppet Baby little toys.
Little carts, weren't they? Little cars?
Well, I was actually looking it up the other day. The one that I liked in particular was Gonzo on a little trike. And there's Kermit on a skateboard. Miss Piggy was on something as well. Rideable.
Playing a frog.
Yeah, and but yeah, I remember just having a whole toy chest full of like McDonald's toys. Like there, you're trained as a kid. Oh, go there for the toy, then you get this hamburger, fry, soda, unhealthy food, but yeah, you're looking forward to the toy. And then now they still have these as adults, but they're just called extra value meals, but you don't get a toy. So they kind of train you as a kid to want these meals, and as you get older, you're just like, I always remember that Happy Meal. I love that Happy Meal. Well, now I go there and I'm just gonna get like a bacon Western cheeseburger meal.
Yeah, and our mom was smart about it. Like, she got us the Happy Meals, but then at one point, Adam and I weren't so much focused on the food. It was the toys. So she'd be smart. She'd go into the store and say, hey, you guys have the new toy, whatever it is, and she would purchase it for us rather than purchase the Happy Meal with the toy. We just got the toy and no Happy Meal.
Yeah, we stopped doing that about a year ago.
What, Happy Meals? Got those new Pokemon, Pokemon Go
Digimon. But, just talking about nostalgia and stuff, it goes along more with junk food and stuff. Yeah. But I remember, like, purple licorice, going baseball game, or playing in baseball, and going to the snack bar, and then getting, like, sour licorice, purple licorice, all Jolly Ranchers.
BLC, Big League Chew, y'all.
I never bought that. But, yeah, and then about, 5 months ago, went camping up in Yosemite, went with my brother, myself, and a friend Matt, and went to Stater Brothers, pick up some supplies, and then as you're walking through the aisle to drop off your stuff and pay for it, there's always just a bunch of crap everywhere. I saw those grape licorice. I was like, as a kid, I haven't had that in a long time.
Those impulse buys.
Boom, grabbed a little package of it, tossed it in there. You know, like I said, it's winter, December, going up to Yosemite, cold. Didn't have any licorice first day, had some the next day. By that time, it got just about frozen. I didn't even think anything about it. Grabbed some. Like, it's pretty tough. Just keep chewing it.
Oof.
Boom, chop. Broke a piece of my tooth off and pissed me off.
Ruthless and toothless.
I could tell it was night, it was dark, I didn't say anything, I was a little embarrassed. I'm like, this damn candy got me. I didn't tell him and Matt for like 2 days.
You want to get ribbed.
And fortunately it wasn't too bad and I didn't have to get it fixed or anything. But I don't know.
Maybe
it's just, it's cosmetic. I don't really care. But
but
yeah, just that nostalgia, man. Now that crap makes me not want candy. I don't even go for it at the grocery stores. It kind of pisses me off. But yeah, just nostalgia. Just think of that. Yeah, just think of that with the Happy Meals and stuff. It's just you're eating that stuff. You're not breaking teeth or anything, but maybe it leads to like tooth decay and everything. Yeah. But I mean, you're all your insides, whether you get diabetes and freaking fatty liver disease, just everything, just all that stuff. And like, so it should get you mad that it's doing that. They trained you to want their food and do that to you as an adult with extra value meals and stuff.
They know what they're doing. They pay these people lots of money to figure out whether it's research groups, it's doing the research and checking the statistics. They know what triggers us, and they know how to get us in there, how to get us to stay longer, how to get us to spend more.
Then another thing that fast food restaurants, now step aside away from nostalgia, but one thing they're trying to do now is a Beyond Meat hamburgers. You got Beyond Meat tacos at Del Tacos. And what it is this pea protein, plant-based, kind of to bring in vegetarians, vegans, whatever, to come in, and they're just desperate to bring people in there because people are just dropping like flies. They're getting smarter and they don't want this crap, and so they're like,
which is why we're doing this podcast.
Bam. So they're just trying to bring them in, doing anything. Like it's a good idea. Like it's healthy. Like not eating.
It's not very altruistic.
Yeah, eating a lot of meat is not good for you. Like it ages you, and just protein in general. Like if you have a bunch of protein shakes, so just protein. It helps to age your body.
It increases your IGF-1, it's just insulin growth factor 1, and that contributes to you aging quickly. So the more protein you have, the more IGF-1 gets created, and the older you get, even quicker.
So it's still a protein product, so it's not really going to help you in that regard. But I mean, if you don't want to kill animals, and you're like, okay, I'm not killing animals, I'm killing little peas, little baby peas.
Peas are sentient.
So, but the thing is, when you think of it, you're still getting a hamburger. You're possibly getting fries. You're getting a soda. Maybe you're getting like the cookie. A lot of these places have like desserts anymore.
Look to the cookie.
And so it's just. It's not really a healthy option, I'll say. Maybe they try to play it off as that way, but in the end, you're getting a burger, fries, and all that junk. So it's really not.
They're doing yoga in that commercial, like, oh, yoga. You associate yoga with being mindful and health and well-being. You're exercising. Hey, buy some Beyond Meat burgers, tacos, whatever the case may be. But they're getting us. They play our heartstrings. I haven't tried it yet.
But then also it comes to, let's say, salads at Carl's Jr., McDonald's. They have all these cheese, the ham, turkey, candied walnuts. They have sugary dressing, cranberries,
strawberries, apple slices,
little oranges. Yeah, there's just every junky thing you could end up just putting on the salad. It not really. It doesn't end up being that healthy in the long run. It's just. You're taking on a lot of calories. You're eating just as much fat and
sugar,
junk,
carbs
that you shouldn't be having. It's all in your salad. And it's like one thing I try to do. I'll try to go to a place that is strictly salads, and it's like I kind of research it, look into it a bit, and it's healthy. One in particular, Jan's Health Bar down the street from where we live. There's a few in Orange County, but it's just I know what's in there. They have a good menu, some vegan options, vegetarian. They have meat there. For salads and wraps and stuff, but it's healthy and I enjoy it. And you could kind of say if you don't want any kind of salad dressings, or just if you really wanted to make your own salad at home. This way, you know what's going in there. You put
Bam.
veggies, whatever. You don't have to add all the
There
other
you
stuff.
go.
You still get a lot of flavors. And one thing, I don't even buy any salad dressings for myself at home. I just put olive oil, salt, and ground pepper on there, and then I'm good. I don't need to put all the sugary dressings on my stuff. So it just helps. But yeah, Jan's health bar or anything similar to that would probably be a good alternative as a fast food kind of restaurant.
Now we'll get to the meat and potatoes of this podcast. I know we kind of teased it earlier. We gave you some information. Adam dropped one place that we like to go to. But the main ones that we'll try to go to, it's hard to find something. The ones that you can find are just the typical commercialized ones. I'll say the ones that we like to go to sometimes if we need something healthy is Waba Grill, Flame Broiler, and Panda Express. Typically when we go to these places, we'll get instead of like, if we're at Panda, I don't get the rice, chow mein, steamed rice, whatever. We usually get all vegetables, veggie-licious, and
that's another place.
Yeah, different place. But then we'll get. I typically gravitate towards the seafood, whether it's shrimp. They typically don't have any salmon options at Panda Express, but I usually go for the seafood. And then if that is not an option, I'll go for just teriyaki chicken. I don't get the sauce on the side. I just have it the way it's prepared and marinated. I don't want and those sauces have so much darn sugar, so I try to mitigate as much sugar that goes into my system. I want to get that chubby liver and get non-fatty non-alcoholic fatty liver. But yeah, and then also when I'm at Flame Broiler does not have any seafood options. Like I said, I'll do the chicken. I don't get any of those sauces that they have, like their Flame Broiler, teriyaki, whatever the heck it is. Like I said, everything's pretty flavorful by itself. Maybe put a little pepper on it, but yeah, just to spice up those veggies. But then when I'm at Waba Grill, they typically have a salmon option, so I'll do theirs, but it's very small and in regards to the portion size. But also I'll have people throw on avocado just to make it more filling and more tasty. But a lot of these foods, a lot of people don't gravitate towards those ones, but they're great places if you can actually eat bad at those places as well. If you get the rice and get all these other different things, drink the sodas. I usually get the water. But these are 3 great ones that you can find at most places.
I sneak in my own water.
What?
I don't want to let them know.
You're going to let them know, dude. You're get kicked out. I don't let you go back anymore.
I seen you get that cup, and it says water only, but you put in the lemonade, or you put in the Sprite or 7-Up. I seen you do that.
I haven't had Sprite in years unless it was... Yeah, I can't even tell you. But, but then the other option, Adam kind of alluded to it earlier, do your due diligence, search some places. You can a good app that we use is Yelp. I'll type in a couple different options, whether it's healthy food, healthy restaurants, salads, vegetarian, vegan. Those will typically bring up some healthy, nutritious spots for you. When you do go to these spots, whether it's vegetarian or vegan, be aware that when it says pork, chicken, or beef, majority of the time it's going to be faux, so it's going to be fake. It's like faux beef.
For those of you who don't know, faux is fake.
Fake. Not real. Imaginary. They're trying to pull the wool over your eyes. So it's like their form of chicken. Usually it's soy-based, but it's good. Some of them are pretty decent, like those fake bacon bits, faking bits.
Those are, I remember those as a kid.
Yeah.
Not the same as real
Yeah, they're
bacon.
not healthy. Yeah, definitely
You're gonna like chip a tooth on those things. Things are hard as hell.
It's like Captain Crunch cereal shoved on top of your mouth. Things are a disaster. But
it's like freaking Fruity Pebbles.
Savory Fruity Pebbles. There you go. But no, they're decent. It's good when they try to do their variation on the classic proteins. But just be aware of that. But they do your search, and when you do those searches on Yelp, it'll usually give you like maybe a 2-3 mile radius, and a lot of spots usually populate. So check it out. Check out the ratings. Check out the pricing. Whatever floats your boat. A lot of times they have pictures. They have menus. You can check it out prior just to see if it's something that you want. But do your due diligence. Like I said, they know, these fast food companies know what they're doing when they're doing the commercials. They're doing the signage, those colors. they're just attracting you and bringing you in. So do your research and be aware of what they're doing and try to thwart those efforts, and don't go in there and search what you can do to get a better option. And another one that I wanted to touch base on, kind of piggybacking what Adam talked to, one that we found on Yelp.
Copycatting, some people say.
Copy kittens. It's always Sunny in Philadelphia reference. But is Jan's Health Bar. We found that on Yelp. Went in there, and it's amazing. They have wraps, like Adam said. They have salads. They have their own little juice bar. So you can always get a good, healthy meal when you get in there. It's nutritious. It's, like I said, it's delicious. Nutritious and delicious. Woo woo. So don't be afraid to check something out. Get out of your comfort zones. Take a plunge. You go somewhere different. You don't know how good it is unless you try it. Like, you think, oh, I know Carl's Jr., I know freaking McDonald's. Like, yeah, you know that they're not very healthy, and that they are only focused, their eyes aren't focused on your health and well-being. Their eyes are focused on your pocketbook and the green in your pocketbook, because they just want that money. And they have high profit margins on a lot of those things, whether it's soda, those burgers, and they don't care how it's made, how it's prepared, and what it does to you in the long run. They just care about your money. That's all I want to say. But take care of your future self, and I guarantee that your future self will thank you for that, because no one's going to take care of yourself except for yourself. People are leading you the wrong way. Try to be aware of what they're doing, and just make the best choice for your health and betterment in the future. That's the main reason for it.
We all got choices.
We got, what's his face? E40.
Choices.
So where's the gopher? Yup. Higher than roller coaster? Yup. But that's why we want to do this podcast, is to let you know that there are options out there for you to check out for healthy food, nutritious food, things that definitely make you feel better. And you don't always, keep in mind, I'll say this, regardless of what you're eating, I say most Americans overeat to the point that, I'm only satisfied when I'm full. And that's horrible. I'll say, but even when you eat healthy, you don't feel as full when you eat most vegetables. But either way, just be aware of the amount that you're eating, because when you overeat, it just makes for you to be more lethargic, more tired. But all in all, again, the reason why we did this is just to let you know that there's options out there. So check out your options, do your research, try something new. Enjoy where you go. Like, a lot of these places are delicious. I don't know about you, Adam. A lot of the places we've tried. Yeah.
I like them. Maybe one here that isn't as good as other places.
Yeah.
But for the most part, I enjoy trying something different. Not that I just want to throw my money away at a place where it's like, oh, this is trash. Yeah. But I don't mind I don't eat out that often, but I don't mind trying new things whenever I go somewhere, whether it's in my area or somewhere else. But so it's nice to try, because then you're like, oh, I'll go back here again.
Yeah.
Or I'll stay away from this place.
Somebody could recommend to somebody else. Even our parents have gone with us to a couple different vegetarian spots, some places that we weren't aware of, that we're just trying out. And it's good to see them getting out of their comfort zones and trying something different as well. It just shows that you can teach anybody anything, and no matter what age, you can always learn something new and better yourself in the process. But is there anything you wanted to add?
No. Everything kind of got summed up between the both of us throughout this, so that's how I feel.
Yeah, same here.
I got it. I got it covered.
I got all my points touched.
Got my ducks in a row.
Baby
little ducklings.
Man, forget the little ducks, dude. But
they're decent.
Thank you very much for joining us for the TWNRGY Podcast again for fast food, healthy fast food options. I'm Aaron.
I'm Adam Fernandez.
And thank you very much. Have a great day. Take care.
Have a good one.
Woo!
Bam.